Hello, my name is Jennifer DeTracey. I'm the founder of Lift Strategies. I'd like to tell another story about the days at Network Records back in the early 1990s. Back when I was working there, I had two jobs. So the one was the retail end of it, and the other was dealing with the fans. Now, Network is Sarah McLachlan's record label, along with many other artists, and we would get bags, literally bags of fan mail. And part of my role in the early days was to go through that fan mail and make sure that all of the names and addresses of everybody that sent in a letter was put into the database. And what that meant sometimes for me is that there was no obligation to read all the mail, and I would scan it and see what people were asking for, because I think it was important for me to understand where the market was at, what people wanted. And one of the things that happened was most of the letters going to Sarah McLachlan was that everybody was claiming to be Sarah McLachlan's #1 fan. There were a lot of #1 fans out there. And some of the people, though, had these really just touching, heartfelt letters where they were pouring out their heart to her about things that they had been able to achieve in their life as a result of being inspired by her music. It's very, very cool. And so what I would do is I would go the extra mile when I felt that there was somebody opening their heart, and I would, when we printed out the labels, would make a little note. Now, it may have only been 1 or 2 sentences, but just something, giving back to that person. They were so open, and they wanted to connect. So they would get a little note back along with the catalog and the latest little brochure newsletter that we had. They would get all of that sent to them. And of course, the hope was that they would start to buy Sarah McLachlan's products that we had. And there was a lot of really special stuff. Sarah McLachlan designed by hand, did a lot of the artwork. She designed some of her posters and the artwork for her mugs, and was very involved in her jewelry and t-shirts, and very artistic on all levels. And that was great because we could share that information with the fans. So by taking that extra step and putting a little note on these people's slip of paper that went in with all the stuff, we knew that we were making a connection with them at a deeper level. And the result, of course, was that the products that sold, the amount of products that sold, were absolutely phenomenal. So I want you to think about your business and what you do and who your fans are, the die-hard fans in your business, and what you're doing to extend yourself to them, to make a connection with them on a deeper and more meaningful level than just the average customer, in order to get them to buy more and buy more often. I'm Jen DeTracey, the founder of Lift Strategies. I hope you visit us again.